You got away from this person, and now this person is suffering because your presence is no longer there for the mistreatment, the disrespect, and just treating you like you were a ghost and like you wasn't even there the whole time you was there. They are in deep regret for letting you get away this final time. This could be a romantic relationship that could have brewed up. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be just a situation where you were dealing with somebody like a very close relationship, and this person allows you to just get away. They didn't value your presence while you were there and while you were around them. Now they're grieving the loss of you being gone and not coming back. Because when you were around, they took your presence for granted. They said you would always be there. You will always come back running to them when times get hard. But this time you actually stayed away. You didn't come back because you got tired of the mistreatment. You got tired of the disrespect and treating you like you was something other than a child of God that you are. You got treated like you was anybody. Now this person sees your divine nature, your royalty, the queen you are, even the king you are. However it resonates to you on this video. This person fumbled you. They literally fumbled you like they fumbled a bag. You were fumbled for no reason. Because this person thought they had it. They could get everybody they wanted. Any type of lady they wanted. While they were overlooking you. Now you don't even want to deal with this person no more. You done forgot about this person. But they continue to think about you and tug on your energy energetically because of you getting away. I don't know. This person seems to have been very childish at a point in time. Had people believing that you really wanted them and that you were chasing and harassing them when you wasn't doing nothing but being yourself. And you had people that just didn't like you based off a lie this person told to them about you. And you did none of that. And now that the truth is coming to the light, these people don't know what to feel because they know you're not dealing with them no more either. After all the embarrassment, trying to embarrass and humiliate your name behind this individual that you don't want nothing to do with. Yeah, you probably was feeling some type of way with this person at a point in time. You probably had a crush on them. You probably liked them. But the older you start getting, you start seeing this person's true colors and their ways. And you realize that you just didn't need that in your life. Until this person changed wholeheartedly, then they probably could get a woman like you. Or a man like you if there's a female out there that wants you and want to waste her time with other men and then come back when she wanted you. No, you don't play with God's children like that. And these people, this person played with you. This is why they are in deep regret. Because they know they fumbled you and they know most likely you're not going to come back dealing with the foolishness ever again. As you rightfully shouldn't. Because you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve the mistreatment. This person thought that they were better than you and that they can keep you up on a shelf somewhere and come back and utilize you when they're ready. No. They refuse to put in the work to get to know you. They refuse to get to know you as a person. They refuse to even treat you right because they thought your presence was not important. But now that you're gone, they see how important your presence really is. They want to reach out to you. They want to apologize. They want to call you up. Because God has been working on this person's spirit. You was never this person's enemy. You never did anything to play a role like an enemy. But yet they played a role like an enemy to you. And it wasn't right. It wasn't right that this person told everybody that you was the problem. when you wasn't even the problem. You was minding your own business, minding the business that pays you. That's literally what you were doing. You wasn't stalking this person. You wasn't chasing this person. You wasn't even bothering this person. But they had people believing that you were bothering them and that you wanted them and that you were all up on them because they was all that in a bag of chips. That's what they thought. That's what this person thought. They was all that in a bag of chips, that you was really chasing them. You ain't got to chase nothing that's for you. God did not design you to chase, especially if you are a woman watching this video. And if this is a romantic relationship situation, God did not design you to chase nobody. It's supposed to flow naturally. The connection is supposed to flow naturally. It shouldn't be hard to the point where you're chasing and they're running. Or they're chasing you and you running away. It shouldn't be none of that. It's supposed to be mutual feelings. And if it's not that, you need to reevaluate that relationship and where you stand really in that person's life. That's what you gotta reevaluate. But now that you're in a better place and you know your self-worth and you've been applying self-love to your life, you realize this person was a waste of time. They were a waste of time for a long time. And they thought you was going to sit around there and deal with the foolishness. They thought you was going to sit around there and just drool all over them. They thought you was having dreams about them. They just thought everything. And it just wasn't right. You didn't deserve to be treated like the way you were treated. If they can give respect to everybody else, why couldn't they give respect to you? You did nothing wrong. You did not ask for the humiliation, the embarrassment. You didn't ask for none of that, but it all backfired. They tried to embarrass you, and now they're the embarrassed ones because you have went forward in your life. You're doing good things with yourself, and you left them in the dust. And now they're embarrassed because their life ain't measuring up to nothing because they was too busy thinking you was chasing them and worried about them, and they ain't even take time to get themselves together. Not spiritually, not mentally. They just stayed stagnant in the same place. And now when they looked up at you, you were long gone doing something new in your new chapter for your life. While they still stuck in a rut, wondering when you going to return, when you going to come back. And God don't want you to come back to this person. No. They only miss you when you're gone. When this person had a chance to make it right with you, they didn't even make it right. They just thought they can just do what they wanted and you was going to accept it. And when you didn't accept it because you realized your self-worth, this person had a problem. This person had a major issue. This person thought you was going to beg for their time and energy. That's what they thought. That you was going to beg for them to be in your life and get on your hands and knees and cry. Or bark like a dog. Woof, woof. That's what they thought. And you ain't do neither. You wasn't going to get on your knees barking. You wasn't going to even meow. You wasn't going to do none of that. Because you know your self-worth and you're way too beautiful for this type of treatment anyway. That's what I'm getting. The Holy Spirit let you know that you were beautiful. And this is the reason why this message is so pertinent for today. You were way too good for this person. And you were way too beautiful for this person. Even though they made you seem like that you wasn't as beautiful for them like they were for you. They were projecting their insecurities onto you. When you were just being yourself. You shouldn't have to beg nobody for their time and attention. And you shouldn't have to beg nobody to see your value and know your worth. They supposed to already know that. If God really put that you on that person's heart. But sometimes even when God do put you on people's heart, they still fumble you. Let them fumble you. It might have been a good benefit for them to fumble you. At this time. I apologize for the noise in the background. I think they're cutting the grass, if you're hearing that. But they fumbled you and then expected you to pick up the pieces that they broke. They broke the pieces, and then they expect you to pick it up and put it back together. And you couldn't put it back together because it's already broken, like broken glass. You broke away from this person's illusion of you as a person. And now they're wondering, what did they do wrong? This is why they're in deep regret. Where did they go wrong with you? They went wrong the whole time. Maybe they misread you, misread your signals. Maybe they did thought you was a crazy person, psychotic, because they thought you wanted them. But no, you know who you are. If God really put you on this person's heart, they wouldn't have did that. They wouldn't have fumbled you. They would have treated you right the first time, acted right the first time, not take 2, 3, 4 times to show that they really cared about you as a person. But then wait till you're gone and now in deep regret. You don't need to come back. They need to meet you at your level. They need to boost themselves higher. That's what they need to do. This person now needs to boost themselves to your level. Because when they was out here thinking it was all fun and games, taking you for granted, taking you as a joke, you was out here working on yourself for the better. And now you're beautiful. You done blossomed like the rose you are. You literally blossom in this person's sight, in their sight. You're blossomed so much that they really, it was like a blink of an eye moment. And you were just different. You were new. You were more vibrant. And they missed out on all them years rejecting you. And if they didn't reject you, just playing with your feelings and your emotions. Had people believing you were the crazy person and like you were really harassing them and coming after them. And you wasn't doing none of that but working on yourself. And now the proof is in the pudding. People see where you are compared to where this person is, that what they said about you must not been the truth, because you didn't accomplish a lot of things and they still stuck in the same place. This person did not deserve you. This is what I'm picking up. They just didn't deserve you in your presence. God has something much better for you than that foolishness. If they didn't see your value the first time, don't expect them to see it now. Even if they do see it, let them stay in deep regret about you. This person tried to ruin your reputation, tried to ruin your self-esteem as a person, when you were just being a good person, being yourself. And for some reason, they thought it was okay to lie on you, to have people mocking you. They even thought it was okay for them to mock you and just waste your time, like you was this crazy person that they was hiding away from. And as beautiful as you are, you did not deserve this. I'm picking up that you're very beautiful. You're a very beautiful woman. Whoever female was watching this video, you were just very beautiful. And this person was just, honestly, I think this person was just jealous. Jealous because you got yourself together. So they want to put you in some unnecessary drama to make themselves appear better than you as a person when they really wasn't. They should have been staying in their own lane, focusing on themselves instead of focusing on you. But they didn't want to focus on themselves. They only want to focus on you as a person because they thought they were so much better than you. And they wasn't. It was the furthest thing from the truth. The illusion is gone off this person. The illusion is gone. The wool is being released. The veil is being taken off their eye about you as a person. Now they're in deep regret. I would just let them be in deep regret about you because they had no business wasting your time. You probably did used to like this person. You probably did have a crush on them. You probably did want them. But because they couldn't have their way, put in the work to do what's right, they lost you. But God got something better for you out there. Something better than this person wasting your time. And that's the prophetic message I got for a royal one. You are much better than somebody's second, third, fourth, and fifth best. Little did they know, when you're supposed to be number one, you are God's best. You are in his favor. So if anybody can't appreciate your value, then they don't deserve to be in your life. And they don't deserve to ever have a conversation from you or ever see you again. Maybe they get it right with the next person. That person just wasn't you. And you shouldn't stop your life because that person couldn't get it together. You must always continue to move forward, with or without people like this. If you reached the end of this video, it was meant for you to hear this prophetic message. If you would like to donate to my GoFundMe, I will put the link in the description box below. If you like this message, or if this video resonates with what you're going through, and you like to sow a seed, I will put my Cash App and ZELLE links in the description box below this video as well. And until next time, bye-bye.